Nah,
Before you get into it, I'ma say I fuck with Wack.
Yeah.
Wack is me and Wack is good. I don't like the narrative that Wack is pushing, that kid is a civilian.
Yeah.
Civilians do not pay niggas $10,000 to go shoot at niggas.
Right.
Civilians do not run around and tell niggas that they know operate out here in them streets to suck they dick.
Right.
Civilians do not tell niggas that they know is street niggas that fuck you, your brother got killed, bitch, why you ain't did nothing.
Right.
Yeah, they just killed another one of your motherfucking homies when you niggas gonna ride. Civilians don't act like that.
Right.
I know if my motherfucking uncle who drives SEPTA buses for a living in Philadelphia get into a beef with somebody that work at SEPTA with him, he ain't putting down no pension to get a nigga wiped out.
Right.
So Wack is my man, but I just don't like that narrative of a nigga's a civilian. Once a nigga cross a certain line, that civilian shit go out the window. And a nigga gotta stand on what he stand on.
Right.
The bottom line is a nigga jumped in the streets and a nigga took.
What's happening, YouTube? It's your boy Big Just LaFleur from that Facts and Cap podcast, and once again we back, baby. And Gillie the Kid with a message, man. Gillie the King, my bad. Gillie the King with a message, man. And I agree with his message, man. He had 21 Savage on the podcast. I guess it's dropping either Sunday or Monday, but within the next couple of days. But they just put out the snippet to promote the episode, and he basically addressed Wack 100, and as you see on the clip, he expressed why he felt like Tekashi 6ix9ine is indeed not a civilian. He was acting like he was gangster and he folded. So, and he didn't like the narrative that Wack 100 was pushing. And I agree, neither do I. Wack 100, for one, is selfish. And I'm going to tell you why he's selfish. He's selfish because he's putting his business in front of his principles and his morals, or what we thought was his morals and his principles. Because he said he was a real stand-up guy. I'm real Pyru, this is what I am, this Pyru business, this, I'm that. So it's already been contradictive of him, because when, what's the boy name who made the song Corvette? When he was like 13 or 12 or something, he snitched. And I wouldn't even call it snitching. A 12 and a 13-year-old snitching? His mama made him go up to and that was the dude in Philadelphia. At least, and Gillie agreed with that. And at least Gillie being consistent. But he basically, Wack 100 basically said, hey, when I was 9 years old, I was doing time in blah, 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 and I wasn't snitching, so I'm going to hold that little boy to the same standards. His mama made him come to the precinct. He witnessed a murder at 12 and 13 years old, and people were trying to ruin this boy's career because he snitched. And Wack 100 was one of the people making statements about the 9-year-old boy. But then it comes down to this grown man, this 21-year-old man who snitched because he jumped in a life that he didn't want to jump in, and you try to place just 100% of the blame on the gang. No. That's not how that works. And it's just because you want to lie in bed with him. You just want to do business with him. Because you know he's a cash cow. Come on, man. And this is the problem with us. With black people. Danny does it. And they fighting for him. They come talking about he a snitch. He's not a snitch. He's a civilian. He's this, he's that. No, Danny is a fucking rat. And he wasn't no civilian. But when it comes to what is the boy now? He's still young, but when it comes to the boy who made a statement when he was 12 and 13 years old because he witnessed the murder and he was a minor, and his mother, who is his guardian, pulled him by his fucking ear down to the damn police station and told them, tell them what you know, because somebody murdered your best friend in cold blood in front of you. Traumatized. But then all of a sudden it's different. So that's what I'm saying, and that's why I agree with Gillie. Like, I think Wack 100, you just doing whatever was for your best interest. But don't try to put it out there. Don't try to rewrite the rules of what's a gangster, what's a civilian. Don't try to rewrite them rules, player. Because that's not how we do it. That's not how you do it. And that's why I think it's fucked up. See, the thing is, you and Tekashi, both of y'all got good mouthpieces, man. So y'all can sit here and say what y'all want to say. Y'all quick to say and make some shit up. Especially Tekashi. He gonna make shit up on the fly. He gonna lie. He records. Like, this nigga just recorded his team beating up somebody. But he's a civilian. But he got people, like, he got people with him again. Like, he's literally redoing what he did. So he's stepping his foot into the streets twice. This is the second time stepping his feet into the streets. He says it, he thinks he's a gangster. So you think you're a gangster, then Gillie's right. I don't know, man. I just don't agree with it, man. I think that Wack 100, you're wrong. I think Tekashi's wrong, and I think that Gillie's right. So we're out of here, man. Facts and Cap Podcast. Facts and Cap Podcast, man. Share, like, subscribe, comment, talk to me, I talk back, and we out like that, baby. Blah.
Subscribe to my channel.